Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Sage here. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Amen break and kind of like what happened to it. And the tune's called Amen Brother. And the original beat, so like literally the original beat, it went like this. So when that beat got sampled, a couple of different things happened to it. One of the first things that happened to it is it was put in a loop, and it would just continuously loop around. And in like production and stuff, you'd have triggers it would start from the beginning. It would start from the beginning. It would start from the beginning, and you'd get like once that happened to it, it kind of sound like this. So it would always go back to the beginning of the loop. Something else that happened to it is it was sped up. Now once the beat got sped up, you know, from like the DJs and the producers and stuff, the pitch would change. So the ride, the snare and the bass drum, the sound would get a lot higher. I'll demonstrate it from like its original pace to its quick pace. So after it had been sped up, DJs and producers, they were able to start like rearranging where all the patterns were. So the snare drum and the ride and the bass drum, they would all be in kind of like different places. So you'd get kind of beats that would sound like this. So that is kind of like roughly what happened to the Amen break. It was sped up and the patterns were all rearranged, and you hear Amen productions in so many jungle tracks. A couple of the Amen break productions that I really like, one of them's in a tune called Your Sound, and it's by a guy called J Magic, and it was released in like the early 90s on the Metalheadz label. And the main drop, so like the chorus of the tune, this is the Amen break that was made. That's your sound. Really fun break to play around with. You can really go around all your cymbals and that. It's wicked break. Another one that I like to play is by a guy called Lemon D, and his tune I Can't Stop. And this is kind of like, this is the Amen break that was produced at like kind of like the first kind of verse, the first like couple of bars of the verse, and that goes like this. get my head around that just because there's like a lot of different sections of it. But I think in any style of music and in any genre that you do, I think it is essential that you understand the grooves. And in jungle, one of the main grooves is the amen break and what happened to it. And it's a great groove, it's a really nice groove, and if it wasn't for that groove, jungle wouldn't be kind of what it is really, so it's such a significant beat. So yeah, I just want to say a massive shout out to Junglist Network for keeping me looking fresh as daisy, because I got no fashion sense, so thanks. Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your year, guys. Fade to black, fade to black.